Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning unit 5. That's a beautiful lesson with title Good Habits. Today is lecture 5 under the title of pronunciation skills. We will learn about irregular sight words and we'll cover page number 42 of your book. In your previous class English for grade C, you have learnt about sight words, and in unit 4, lecture 4, I taught you about 1 and 2 syllable words. So I hope you remember these concepts and you know what sight words are. Remember? These were the sight words we read in that lecture. I'm just showing you again, just so that you can recall all the words. Yes, my dear children, these were the words we learned, and now we will further learn to pronounce familiar one syllable. We are already done, so we will do common irregular sight words. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says in Surah Al-Isra verse 36, do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. Pursue means do not follow. And I tell you, we cannot follow the things which we don't know. So we should say the things which we know, and to know the things, what should we do? We should learn the things. So again, today we are going to learn a new concept. We are familiar with sight words. So one step ahead, we are going to learn about irregular sight words. Here I have a picture for you, a map. Sight words can be divided into 2 categories. One are known as high frequency words, which are shown here. And I told you, high frequency words, they pop up so many times. That's why you need not to read them, you just know them. And irregular sight words are the words which are different. Now, what is the difference between these two? These words we can spell, and the way we have learned individual sounds, we can break them to say. But for irregular sight words, we cannot spell them in the way. Like this word is could, this word is should. So they don't follow the regular spelling pattern. That's why we say irregular sight words are words that cannot be decoded and don't follow traditional English spelling rules. Right, my dear students? These irregular sight words don't follow regular spelling rules. So we have to learn them. You cannot say, I will read it. You cannot. Because if you will read it, the spelling way, you will break it, you may pronounce it wrong. So I don't want my children to say a wrong word. You should learn how to say it. And there are few irregular words which we will learn today. You will learn how to say. Don't try to break them, because in this way you may pronounce them incorrectly. Yes. Here now come to page number 42 of your book, and the irregular sight words have been mentioned. Pronounce common irregular sight words with correct pronunciation. So what we are going to know today, irregular sight words cannot easily be sounded out. For example, could, though, they, have. This is what I told you. Now if we will try to read them in regular way, we cannot. That's why they are known as irregular sight words. So by looking at them, we have to learn how to say it. So whenever you see this word, you should know how to say it. And here I have a message for my fellow teachers. When I taught sight words in lecture unit 4, kindly watch the video again, because there I have mentioned many sight reading strategies. We will follow the same strategies to teach irregular sight words. Alright, and along with this video lecture, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheets are given in description box. You may click the link, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. Yes, my dear students, now we are going to practice the irregular sight words which are given on page number 42. We will again apply the sight reading strategies to learn those words. Now see and say. Group, when, of, soon, there, for, who, does, both, word. Again, group, when, of, soon, there, for, who, does, both, word. Again, group, when, of, soon, there, for, who, does, both, word. Okay, so this is how you will see and say the words. And again, teachers, you may, the sight words board, I hope you have prepared in your class. You may display these words. When children are done with it, replace it and follow the sight reading strategies for children to learn these words. And my dear students, you will keep learning these irregular sight words wherever you find it. So it's the time for your homework. What you are supposed to do: identify irregular sight words from your lesson. Now you will, from your lesson, you will identify irregular sight words. Here, teachers, you must have time to practice. Pause the video and practice irregular sight word with students. Ask them to say again and again so that they can pronounce it in a proper way. So pause the video and practice this exercise. They will write at home, but they can practice saying irregular sight word from lesson right now. Pause the video and practice with students. Yes, my dear children, are you done practicing irregular sight word? That's good. So I'm giving you an additional worksheet. You will circle the correct spelling of words given below and write them in the tracing line. There are two words, one is correct, one is wrong. So you will say it and you will write over here. I hope you will enjoy practicing. This worksheet is given. PowerPoint presentation, lesson plan and worksheet links are given in the description box. Click the link, download it and give a printed worksheet to my students for practice. So what we learned today, we learned the concept of irregular sight words. We pronounced irregular sight words and we planned to continue the practice of finding irregular sight words. So in this way, we achieved our today's SLO, that is to pronounce familiar one-syllable words. This we have already done, and today we did common irregular sight words. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, take care. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.